Veal has a bleak past. In the 80s, it was very much associated with the veal crate, live export. There's been many headlines exposing, the cruel way of rearing veal. Calves were reared in crates, they had no bedding, they were in solitary confinement, so we simply stopped eating veal. Public perception of veal is changing because now we have a way of rearing veal in the UK that is of a higher welfare standard.
Veal's back on the menu because it's increasingly being used by celebrity chefs. It's inherently a healthy product and it's actually very easy to cook.
Sainsbury's veal comes from the Sainsbury's dairy farms, and we're here to rear them to about 6 months of age, which they'll then go into the supermarkets as veal.
It's important that our veal range is British because we can ensure that the calves are being reared to a high welfare standard and customers can feel confident in our brand.
The standard here is Freedom Foods, which is RSPCA monitored. I've actually been a part of them for a long time and feel strongly about what they do, and I feel that it gives these calves a great environment to live in. Each calf in this building has up to 4.5 square metres of area, loafing area, to be in all the time, and that's at mature weight. So as baby calves, they've got oceans of room. These are our veal milk machines. They mix all the warm milk. The powder goes in the top and then basically works its way down through. All the feed is warm and then it makes its way through the pipes to the calves, and they feed in these stations. And each pen of 20 calves has 2 stations, and this machine will feed up to 40 calves. Well, this is our modernised building, specially designed for veal. We've got the ventilated ridge, which shifts out all of the stale air, and it creates a chimney effect with the air going in through the weatherboarding. It then pushes it out through the top, and we've got a continuous flow of fresh air in the building. So it's a continuous flow rather than a draft. It is important for us to keep the calves warm. A happy environment is always going to lead to a good product. A good tasting product is low stress, and a nice environment can only be a good thing. This is the industry that we want to be in. This is an industry that deserves all of our attention and shouldn't be mixed up with any other enterprises. This is purpose-built for this job with this in mind.
We launched the Veal Development Group this summer. It's our 10th development group, and it links very nicely with our dairy and cheese development groups, as the veal farmers source the calves from our dairy farms.
This increase in the amount of British veal that we're sourcing is vital towards us supporting our 20 by 20 targets. Not only because this is being raised to a higher welfare standard, but also will contribute significantly towards doubling the amount of British that we sell.
Veal is a very good meat. It's very lean. It's very good for us. It's not high in fat. So I think from a health perspective, veal is a very good product with a great future.
As veal's been off the menu for some years, we need to inform customers of the best ways to cook veal so they can really enjoy what we're producing. When veal launches in our stores in December, we have leaflets that customers can take away so they know how to cook their veal and really enjoy it. The future for veal is really bright. We're making it a lot more accessible in store, so it's not only available on our counters, it's also available down the aisle.
We're currently selling veal in 7 stores. By December this will move to 30, and we're hoping to be in over 100 within the next 12 months.
Coming here today makes me really proud. Mike's invested significantly in the shed to provide the calves with the very best environment, and 6 months ago this didn't exist.
We are very proud of this unit. There's a lot of time and effort and work gone into this unit, and we like to keep this unit looking its best all the time. That is the challenge for us now, is to keep the health of these calves very high and to keep the image that we've got here as high as we possibly can.